Hello and welcome. This is Ksenia, Guide Slide. Welcome to this YouTube channel and Sacred Unity Communion on Instagram. Join my school community, the Inner Guide, and let's do a April energy update for April 2026. We're gonna pull a bunch of cards. Tap in into the energy of April. We start the April with a full moon, which is really significant about all the release that we've been doing. And it feels like we are getting more and more like a time and opportunities to continuously release all that old weight that we were carrying for so long. So it's tiring, everybody feeling very exhausted for so much energy, drainage and cleansing that we went through, knowingly or unknowingly through energetics of the earth as she shifts and our bodies aligning with the shift and energetic frequency of the planet. And sun is always sending us sun flares and also charging us with energy, but also gives it heavy feeling of exhaustion, tiredness, like really just no power at all. So we have to push through it till mid April until we get into out of the shadow of the retrograde season. And so this last full moon, all the shedding period. So we're done with cleansing with this one last, straw, one last move, one last jump, one last, sweep around to make sure everything is out, whatever we don't no longer serving. No, okay, hold on. Hmm. Let's cleanse. So whatever we no longer um, align with, resonate with, anything that is here like a lingering and feeling heavy and feeling not in a place, and you really know that it's not right, but you don't know what to do or how to move on and what to, what's the next steps. So this is really video for you to kind of tap in and to peek on the energy of April so that we can come with the plan. How can we hold on for 2 more weeks, be strong, push through, continuously releasing, continuously being strong and brave, not giving into fear and continuously winning every day, and what to expect, when we through with it and what are the next steps. So yeah, exciting, taking a few deep breaths. Let's connect. Energy's clean. Connecting to our heart space. Grounding a little bit. And coming together into the circle. Calling in our guides, angels, archangels, to help us and support us in this reading today. Archangel Metatron, protect the safe space and everyone who will see this and receive the messages. So it is. I know. Whew. All right, so let's pull some cards and see what's going on. I haven't been using cards forever. Begin March, all March. I'm doing the conversations with Earth. So I'm channeling Earth and not using cards. I haven't been using it as much. So let's see what is the energy of April. Wow, we have quite a journey. Oh my God, let's see. So we got the Wheel of Life, Pilgrim, which is the main character. Council of all being and reach of earth. So really does resonate this energy of Earth's transformation. Everybody is, like the council of whole life. So the whole planet together, all beings on the planet energetically experiencing this transformation, the Earth shifting and rising up. And so are we, because we are connected, and all the animals connected to Earth. We come from it, we go in it, like our bodies. And because we're here, and maybe as a spirit that chose this journey on Earth, so Earth is a divine being that we are here to assist through being a human and bringing energies. So, and here you are, the main character of your story, and we have the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Life. So the world is upon your feet. You are on a journey, freedom, knowing self-love, choosing yourself, walking forward with like head up, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, knowing everything has a divine timing, knowing that you're supported and guided and protected, having your guides with you. Clear sky, you see like it's all working out perfectly for you. So right now, as though we're going through this like turbulations and feel like things coming up one after another, something's breaking, something's not working, unexpected expenses, things seems being out of the ordinary, out of the way, maybe feel like very intense inside and wanting to cry, or maybe feeling like we're really exhausted. So this is what I'm picking up. So this is the energy of this transformation, because we're like really in the end of this journey to this camp out. So like you hiking, this coming through. So you hiking a long time, and you have like some 3 miles to go, and like it's so close, but it's so far away as well. So like, and you already tired, and you've been through another 20 miles already. So, and it's just like you're walking and walking, and you think you can't give up, but knowing that everything is um, in your favor. So you got this wheel of life. So beginning April, we are releasing. So this is a craftsman of water, is like dance of rain. So we're calling in rain to wash away all the limitations, all the fears, all the low self-esteem that doesn't let us feel as secure as we want to. So the fears in the mind about money, about future, about whatever your fears about, they are keeping you from becoming this guardian protector. So we are manifestors, we everything created in mind. So when you're in control, when you're free as this pilgrim, this journey, stranger, right? Stranger, freeing, and there's nothing holding them back. There is kind of maybe uncertainty for the future, but really deep-seated inner knowing of peace, and being in peace and being present, and enjoying what is, instead of worrying and jumping and running around, exhausting yourself. So in the months of March, March is over. In the March, okay, in the months of April, setting this visual for yourself, this intention, this picture of yourself being on a throne, knowing that everything is under control, as of not that like you have to control everything, but knowing that everything that happens will work out for you, for your best, for your greater good. So whatever, like knowing and feeling and really believing inside that you are protected and taken care of. So we have, this is amazing. We have balance. We have goddess of water and goddess of air. So this is like divine intervention. So the universe is conspiring for you to receive your blessings. And blessing is the creation. And we were kind of brewing that creation and currently are. But the message was before that it's not quite there yet. So in the beginning of the month, maybe we call to keep balance. So maybe not overindulge in one certain, like not overwork and don't have rest, or otherwise not being too outdoorsy and kind of letting your actual things that you need to do like fly away, or like let him let them loose, let loose of your goals. And so yes, this opening me, yeah, oh my gosh, look at this, and we have abundance and abundance and abundance. And this is coming home within and shaman. So I feel like the first 2 weeks, because of the shadow, because of all how we all exhausted, it's like giving me a hermit, going within, resting every time we can, feeling when we like need to rest, so don't push in until it's too late. Always, there are always body giving you signs when you need rest, when you have to, reject some kind of outing, or come, or like coming together to rest, to stay home, to stay in your curb and just sleep in and get that sleep on. So yeah, all about balance. It's month number 4. It's a 1111. So it's a lot of energy is cultivating during this month. We are starting with full moon in Libra. So again, Libra is a sign of balance. So we're really called to release everything that overweights one side or another. Specifically, I'm getting this like our darker side, that like when we do our shadow work, we know what we are, like what's our darker sides, what our desires that we like no longer want to um kind of betray, or like but what's the word, you no longer want to play that game, you no longer want to be that person. But we know that that may be like sometimes rude, or some evil, or not evil, but like cold-blooded version of us that within us, that might leave that more angrier version of us, more like unhappy, more like shadowy, more um, angry and feisty side of us that we don't always, and we're still learning to love, accept, appreciate, and really unite with, to balance it out. So it's all about balance. So yeah, the message is to finding like where you out of balance in your life, especially if you're doing something that is on your like shadow side. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of overall energy of April that I'm getting. What's happening right now? Yes, we're like moving fast, and the energy is changing. Yes, and we have this on the bottom, wings of light, so becoming something new. So what are we becoming, and where are we changing to? Summoning of power back. What are we getting? Oh yes. So we had the portal. Yes, solar. Perfect. So on the bottom, we had our soul paradise, Phoenix rising. So again, confirmation how hard things are right now with everything that's happening in the world, in this country, in other countries, all this like war and fire and so much burning. And so we call to really tap into our hearts and find this connection. So open connection. We are calling our souls to unite and connect together and like release that negative. So right now we're in this awakening consciousness portal number 1. So April 1st, we're stepping into this portal of awakening with a full moon in Libra, releasing everything that is out of balance, connecting really to our roots and knowing what are you standing for in your life and for your body, choosing your body, loving yourself, working on yourself, releasing any judgment. And that's opening this heart portal, bringing us this love connection. And it can be as a soul partner or the work connection, maybe work partner or business partner, that something that, brings that mirror, that you can mirror your love and receive it back. So this is unconditional love, connection, support, and reciprocation, right? Receiving back and forth, equal ecosystem, supportive ecosystem in this connection. So, and then it calls you going with the flow. So maybe we could think that we're not ready for anything serious happen or changes of anything because of how exhausted we are. But the message is to let go, right? And receive, be open to receive. So letting go of the fear of receiving so that we can receive that gift of the universe. And so it comes as like surprise gift for your achievements. It feels like a lot of feminine energy, like, so that, again, the work on yourself, bringing more love to yourself and changing your ways. It's really working out into this achievement, which will manifest in through the love or like connection, some kind of commitment that brings positive outcome. It's power over difficulty. So again, for that strength that you showed the months before when we were in retrograde, right now we are coming out of it, and that strength has been seen and noticed, and it will pay off. And then we have our sacred breath and sound, life force communication. So expecting communication either from your higher self, your guides. There is some kind of confirmation that will kind of give you that effect that you are like confirmation. So yes, you're proved. Yes, you did something, you got something. So, or you are it. Like, some you are the best. So some kind of communication can be even inner knowing, like in your mind will come idea or belief, like or message, right? Some kind of realization, aha moment that will clear out some kind of conflict on rest. So maybe some kind of doubts that are hindering still in your head will be cleared out pretty soon, within this first 2 weeks, as we are moving towards out of the shadows, out of the woods. Grateful optimisms, yes. So especially in the beginning of the month, you're called to really have energy of active, positive, like energized, positive battery. Let me take time to just out, let me breathe. What is the moon energy? So we have our full moon on the 1st and the new moon on the 17th. And the new moon in Aries. We'll start a new cycle on the 17th. And right now we are releasing that old energy. So energy is gaining momentum, new star is coming. So we are on the way right now, right? This is new moon, so this is mid April. So this indicates that pivot point, turning point after the shadow, after all this heavy energy, finally will be released and removed and lifted as we go through that field that helps us cleanse and clear and leave behind what's no longer serving us. So yeah, so this energy growing right now. As soon as we release with our full moon, we have full moon in Gemini here, but we this is also talking about conversation. So maybe something unspoken will come up during this first full moon and first week after it. That will come up in conversation, something that you need to know, and you are reminded to be confident. So be confident. Confidence is key to your success. So when you hear something that comes up, maybe it will trigger your securities, your self image. So you are reminded to, in that moment, to remember who you are, how capable and strong you are, and give it and so but be humble that so it's time to give rather than take. So you're called to, even though you know your grace, you know your kingdom, that you are a child of God, and that gives you this grace of God that you want to share this love with others. And but also this gives me another message that we actually started, right? We started with cardinal and waxing moon, so the cycle's completing. So be bold, make the first move. Maybe now when I have all the cards here, it's giving me also a message. Somebody needs to be bold and take a first move into bringing something up, maybe some kind of idea, some kind of conversation, something that needs to be spoken about. And also this reminds you to be not pushy or like aggressive about it, but being more powerful, in a now moment present, right? Like a wise leader and giving. So starting with a positive, some kind of maybe work meeting feels like, so maybe needs to like speak up. So yeah, and then hard work will pay off. So definitely a lot about work and yeah, tarot sandwich as well, showing up, making a plan. So we were already talking about the plan that we did in March, and now we're coming into April to bring into life that plan. So this next 2 weeks, make sure you have that plan. Maybe you need to do some adjustments, some fluctuations to really accommodate your dreams and desires to make yourself move forward towards that goal every step. And let's now check on the energy of after the 17th. So I think there's the planet moving, we are coming into spring, shaman energy. Right. So trust in the higher forces and see your seeds grow. So once we overcame and lived through that final steps of completing the past versions of ourselves, looking in that mirror every day and telling yourself that you are great, that you are divine, that you're beautiful, you're kind, and really, taking the time to reflect, even when you are out of that positive self-image and you remember like times when you got like frustrated or maybe said something mean or like rush out with like words, so reacted instead of observing and acting accordingly. So that reaction, talking, that what it is still needs to be cleared out. And the message is you are a alchemist, so you can easily trade or switch and exchange the negative energies into the positive, into the some kind of creativity, creation. That's how art's created, right? So the artists or poets or like all the creative people, they feel that energy of like anger, frustration, misunderstanding, some kind of pain, right? Because being misunderstood, because feeling stuck and can't do what's and they don't know what they want to do. And so like a lot of confusion and mixed feelings needs to find the channel, the funnel to be released from the body, to be expressed through art, through physical energy, through writing, playing games, something like, yes. So there's few ways, either creative way, or like creating like art or some kind of I don't know, making something with your hands or doing sport or like making love, dancing, swimming. So physical activity, allowing body be in this intense mode through physical activity, or when you create, we release the energetic imprint onto the object that you create. So either way, the message is to once we out of the blue, out of the woods, out of the shadow, you will feel that inhale of air. You will feel this wind that brings new fresh air, and it's like it feels like something, that air that was sitting in a room for a while and got flushed away with the fresh, crispy spring air. And angels are here too. So yes, and once that energy changes, when you feel the change, then is the time to actually act. And there is a time to get up, stand up, and be that warrior. So I have these two warriors coming up right after it. So not in a again negative way, but into like, okay, we have the plan. Now it's time to implement. Now it's ready to be birthed. Now it's ready to make a move after the middle of the month. And that's really resonates with having energies are rising, right? Accumulating more energy. So we have intuition and determination. Listen to your intuition, and it never lies. And we have acceptance. So we're in this transformation right now. And if you really still don't know what it is, your like calling, face the no with bravery, trust yourself, your steps. So listen to your intuition to receive that guidance. If you stop refusing the possibility that you have intuition that can tell you, that inner voice, that God's angel, your higher self, whatever you subscribe to, is here to guide you and lead you for the like with the great unconditional love and support. So you have to flip the switch in your head from negative world that everything against you and trying to get you to this world is violent just because it's it's wild world, and everything run its laws and rules, and we as a human, we sometimes don't know how to apply those, and that's why when we feel that the world is against us. So but when we right now coming into this realization that when everything starts with our minds, and when we switch our mindset with our thoughts into the positive transformation, we find in this determination, we find in this power that guiding us, we find in the ways, we find in the achieving, like you can achieve anything with your determination. We're accepting that pathway that's opening up because we already know that there is no reason to resist the flow, no reason, no sense to try to outsmart the universe. So the calling is to really trust. This is you trust in yourself because you are the universe. When we stop separating each other, everything is one, and we are the universe that is manifested in like every single human or animal or being, and it's all part of one big game within the one. So, and yes, it's hard to kind of unpack in your like logical brain, but when you feel it with your heart, how everything's connected, how we all one, how we all present and observing, but sometimes we forget and fall into this play. And now it's time to rise and remember that we are not actually play, and we observing the unfolding. We're just bringing the colors, we're just bringing the mindset that help create and manifest the reality. So everybody's life story is kind of already past, already have a past. So like your job is when you're observing and kind of encourage your human and mind and kind of generate positive feelings and beliefs, so that the program that brain takes as the like a shortcut is on positive. So like if people who like from childhood have the belief that like world is for them, that they have always support, they have always, even it is not financial but like family or friends or community, and they have that deep-seated belief of the oneness and connectedness with the place. They feel this connection, feel that oneness, and they create positive reality for themselves, because everything um, on a positive. It doesn't mean that nothing bad happens to them, most likely opposite, but it means that within themselves they see the world on a brighter side, and it changes the way how they perceive whatever is around them. So when we on our Orion activation, so step through this threshold, release that what's left behind. And we have our sword again. Yes, cutting cords, releasing what's no longer serving us. Merkaba activation, opening your crown, and we have our Arcturians here connecting. Ooh, receive the energy of Arcturians. Yes, feel like they're saying, that how brave we are that we are doing it, that we are going through this in this time. Crown chakra upgrade, so we're receiving this crown chakra activation. That's why many of us feel tired and sleepy and headaches. This is the planned transformation that we need to go through. Confirmation. So we are, yes, miraculous energy, holy experiences, divine connection. We are in this divine upgrade. So we're upgrading our crown chakra so that we can get this more and more of that healing, of that communication, right? This guidance, allowing our higher selves more and more into our body, releasing the idea of attachments with the body, with the I am, that is ego. So knowing that there is, when you say I am, there is nothing else after this. So I am is a spirit, present consciousness. Whatever comes after I am, that ego puts in, identifies with itself. So if you say I am human, I am a girl, I am a teacher, I am a mother, I am that. So I am is the energy, and whatever comes after that, that's what you need to work on releasing the attachment with. So again, seeing why you identify with what you do, because we were taught that to be successful, you need to be doing certain things, you need to be on certain levels. So that idea gives you the another belief idea that you are what you do, what's your status, what's the name of the company you work for, you know? So that all this prestige and all this luxury that's being considered as a like as a the point of connection or point of judgment, that like you give yourself pat on the back if you're on a certain level. So we're letting go of the need of outside worlds, anything, you know, like we don't need any pity, we don't need any approvals, we don't need validation. We, as long as it's in within your faith, till you believe that it is wrong to kill somebody, it is wrong to steal from somebody, it is wrong to do something that will cause other person harm. That's common sense, that what your soul is like, we're trying to bring this heaven on earth, so everybody live in peace and harmony. And so of course doing things that harm other person is unacceptable, because it's opposite of what we're trying to get here. So just following your heart, again connecting to your intuition, knowing what's good and what's wrong, and knowing that when we want something, we tend to bend those rules and think, okay, if I do this, it's fine. And so that's the moment when you need to catch yourself and bring that ego portion of you, that desire that takes over, that bringing power back, right? And so releasing that desire into the violet flames. Into the violet flames. And everybody's back. Oh my God, solar light upgrade. I never pulled this card before, I promise. I haven't seen it in this. I can't. It doesn't show quite. Oh my God, I never seen this card. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Connecting to this energy, connect to the solar plexus, visualize fire within your body. Solar plexus are the underneath their the heart, so the upper belly. Feel the energy. This is willpower, accept yourself as you are, and willpower to create and represent yourself, express yourself. And Merkaba is here, transcendence, ascension, and you are rising up. So you are reminded this transformation is inevitable. It's like feeling is just gonna push you up like a volcano. That this lava is just it's not crawling up on itself. It's being pushed with like thousands tons of pressure. I don't know. So you're being pushed to shine brightly, to be born finally, to finally step into your power. Divine matrix, like we're rebuilding this connection by opening hearts and creating this matrix of divine conditional love. And everybody's coming into union together. And so month of April feels to be really exciting, maybe a little slow in the beginning as we are kind of pedaling on the top of the hill. It's like you're pushing it hard, but you keep climbing up because the goal is right up here. And so once we out of the hard part, and then we're gonna slide down. The rivers picks us up, this energy picks us up. Sea sponges find courage to explore the unknown. Let curiosity lead you through life passages. So yes, like once you feel that energy shifts around the new moon in April, around 17th, so anytime after the 14th of April through 17th, and maybe a few days after, this like elevation of energy will come through like a breath of inhale of fresh air. And then you're called to really explore, really trust Coral Castle, live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. So it's time to really pursue your desires, travel, like explore, maybe even within your own self, right? Taking time into getting known yourself more. And the last card here I have on the bottom, Nautilus Nebula. Embrace the mysteries of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul. So yeah, even if now you're like, "Oh, I don't know, what should I do? Like, what are my interests?" I don't know. I don't want to do anything. Right now, we might feel that, but know that once this, burst of energy comes up, it will come to your mind to what it is needed to do. It's just you being asked to be prepared to do whatever that idea, that $1 million idea, trident is here. Yes, so ancestors here to remind you, like, just be ready. You will be given the way, you will be given the push, you will be given the idea, the how, the where, and who, and what. All the answers will come in divine timing. You just need to be ready to follow through with this guidance. It's really important. Don't sleep on it. All right, a few more messages from Angels of Abundance, and we're going to finish up this read. It was great. Oh, so much energy. I'm feeling like it's coming. Something's brewing, right? Let's see what is the message. We have a couple of cards. Beautiful. Okay, so windfall of abundance coming in. This is a confirmation that everything is already happened, created, everything that you want now already exists into your new reality, into your future. So you have to just get there by believing that you do have. So open to be receiving. Know this abundance comes to you to support in your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So knowing that whatever abundance is coming is also expected for you to apply towards helping others. So have the plan. How can you contribute to your community once you get your money and obstacles and blocks are lifted? All your good personal work and your positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. This is such a beautiful card and a reminder that this month brings balance between challenges, work, and creation, fruits, gathering, receiving blessings. So everything is in a balance. Just take a deep breath, be in your gratitude, be open to receive, rising our self-esteem, and just stand strong and knowing that everything is working out great for the greater good of all and to harm to none. And thank you for being here, and I'll see you all next time.